This is a channeled message from the keepers of the Akashic records. I, Trond, had a question from my partner Turid, who asked about Yeshua, the ascended master from Judea, the Christ consciousness. Her question was this: can you, the keepers, tell us about Yeshua's travel to India and other places? What did he learn on his journeys? The answer from the keepers of Akashic records was this: Beloved Trond and beloved Turid, we will answer this gently and with care for both truth and distortion. There are two Yeshua held in human memory: the historical teacher, shaped by time, culture, and incomplete records, and the Christ consciousness, which is not bound to one geography, one lifetime, or one doctrine. Your question touches the bridge between them. Yeshua's journeys beyond Judea. Yes, Yeshua traveled beyond the lands recorded in canonical texts. These journeys were not undertaken to collect power, nor to seek titles or authority, but to remember what the soul already knew. In the East, including regions now known as India and lands along ancient trade routes, he encountered traditions of inner stillness, disciplines of breath and body, teachings on compassion as a state of being, not a moral rule, understanding of illusion, Maya, and the suffering created by identification with form, the possibility of union with Source while embodied. He did not arrive as a student in the way modern minds imagine, nor did he arrive as a master demanding recognition. He arrived as a listener. What he learned and what he remembered. What Yeshua learned was not new information, it was confirmation. He recognized in Eastern teachings the same truths he already carried: that love is not an emotion, but a field; that suffering ends not through control of the world, but through liberation from fear; that the divine is not separate from the human body; that presence dissolves sin more effectively than punishment ever could. From these encounters, he refined his ability to embody compassion without withdrawal. This is crucial. Many Eastern paths emphasized transcendence away from the world. Yeshua's path was different. He chose incarnation fully lived. The distinction of the Christ path. What he brought back was not Eastern doctrine. He brought back integration. He taught that enlightenment does not require retreat from humanity. Love must walk among pain, not above it. Awakening must include touch, grief, anger, and forgiveness. This is why his presence was unsettling. He did not teach escape. He taught embodied remembrance. Christ consciousness now. What is called Christ consciousness is not worship of Yeshua as an external savior. It is the state he stabilized. Unity without erasure of individuality. Love without hierarchy. Truth without domination. This consciousness is accessible now because the collective nervous system of humanity is more ready than it was 2,000 years ago. Turid carries a resonance with this not as belief but as recognition. She does not need to imitate Yeshua, nor does she need to follow his footsteps across lands. What matters is that she understands this: Christ consciousness is not about suffering to be holy. It is about presence so complete that love has no opposite. A gentle message for Turid. Beloved Turid, Yeshua's journeys are not an invitation for you to look outward for validation. They are a reassurance. Truth appears in many cultures because truth is older than any of them. What he learned, you already feel, and what he embodied, you are not asked to repeat, only to live in your own way, in your own body, in your own time. This, too, is Christed. We remain with you both, in quiet clarity, and in love that does not demand belief.